Welcome to the next episode of the Jupiter 2 Inspired Theater and Family Media Room. We've done a lot of work since the last time I left a video, and I wanted to show you guys pretty much what we've done. So let's start off with the power control panels. They've now been mounted, and as you can see, they look beautiful. And you can turn the switches on and off, turns off the lights, turns on the lights, and the counters are actually ticking away and counting. So we've got two power control panels, and they're right above to where the flight recorder is. Right in this little cubby hole is where we'll put the circuit board wall thingamajigger. That'll look good. All of this will be covered, so don't worry. It'll be just one big wall full of circuit board stuff. But I'll pull back here. As you can see, it looks fantastic. Pretty cool, pretty sweet. Came out really nice. And I'm really happy with the way it's going. You're hearing in the background, I've created an idle for the Jupiter 2, so it can just play in the background all the time. We're going to have wireless, like I said, we're going to have gaming chairs and wireless speakers, so that's where the sound will come for the theater, and then we can have this in the background of the ship all the time. Kind of like the Enterprise D had the rumbling and stuff in the back. I also wanted to show you the new Burroughs unit that we got. Now we're down to 2 Burroughs units now. Pretty sweet. I'm pretty happy about this. And I'm going to pull back and show you. And as you can see, we have 2 Burroughs units, and we've got the telemetry console. Now we're going to get the radar unit here. This will be here in a month or two. And we'll also get the other Burroughs that'll go here. And then this will be next year. I've been spending lots and lots of money on building these things, and they ain't cheap. They're very expensive. That's why the 3 LED TVs that are going there are going to be next year. So I'll pull back here a little bit so you can see. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? 2 Burroughs blinking away and a nice telemetry. And of course, we already showed you this. This is that cool nebula through the window and star. I'm really happy with the way that came out. Okay, and also another thing we did is, and my wife actually talked me into this. She's like, "Honey, you don't want to just paint the, you don't want to just paint that table in the back. You want to make it look all nice and neat." So what we did was we put brand new cabinetry. These are new cabinets, or new used cabinets, I should say. And then we put a really nice countertop on top of it. And the countertop goes with the blade wall, and it goes with everything else in here. So let me pull back over here and show you guys. As you can see, the curtain's drawn over the freezer and over the hot water heater. So now, you get the blade wall with the beautiful cabinet. I want to thank Dan Broom for this. Dan donated the cabinets to us. He's redoing his remodeling his home, and he donated these cabinets to us, and the countertop is something that was purchased, and as you can see, it looks fantastic. Now in here right now is where all my audio equipment is running right now. I've got right now on 2-channel. I can put it on Dolby Surround, so it surrounds all over the place. This will do different studio modes. You can change everything Pro Logic. You can change the back speakers so they're not on all the time, and of course there's a subwoofer running in the background also. So as you can see, that's pretty sweet. It's got a real nice display to it. And this is all off of this little MP3 player right now. So let's go into launch mode. Okay, now we're in launch mode. I'll turn this up a little bit for you so you can hear it. And we'll put this a little bit. Now I took this and changed it a little bit. You guys heard it before. And I added a few things to it. So sit back and enjoy. Last clamp. Now we're starting to take off to leave the atmosphere. Now last time I did it, it was continuing with this sound effect, but it didn't make any sense after I listened to it, and I said, well, this can leave the atmosphere, but then once we're out of the atmosphere, we don't need the engines on full blown, so we can coast through space, and that's the next sound effect that you're going to hear pretty soon here. There's the familiar Jupiter 2 through space sound. Of course, I have that running for a very long time, but I will not bore you. So let's go into land mode from here. Please post comments what you think of this. It's really coming out spectacular. I'm incredibly happy with the way everything's coming out. And I want to say thank you to everybody who's helped me, all the guys at the Lost in Space Prop, Bill Hedges and Pat Burns, and I'd like to thank Jim Kirk and a number of other people for the support and everything. And I got to tell you guys, we are so close to having this done. We'll be able to watch movies. It's going to be spectacular. Speaking of which, let's just lower the screen just for fun. For those of you who have not seen the screen, it's right here. And you'll see it coming down pretty soon here. Now we're landing. And here comes the screen. Now we've landed. So I think the sound effect came out really nice. As you can see, the screen's still coming down. So next episode, I'll show you guys how the movie theater is working and what it sounds like and everything. And we'll call it quits. So stay tuned for the next episode of the Jupiter 2 Inspired Theater and Family Media Room. I hope everybody's enjoyed this. I know I am. I know my wife has. I know my son has. This is a wonderful place to spend. Watch movies, play games, all kinds of wonderful things like that. So, ta-ta for now.